Hello, my Patreonies! Hi, it's me, Gold, and today we are playing Limited Time! Welcome to my newest series, but except I'm probably not going to be carrying out this series. I'll explain that later. We're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna head up to these trees up in this Badlands and, get our basics done while I yap about this amazing new series that I'm so... You know. Let's hop straight into talking about the idea of limited time and how long I've been thinking about it. Also, if you hear a dog in the background, pretend you don't. So I've been thinking about limited time since about 9 months ago when I started my channel, but I decided against it because I didn't have any content creator friends to carry it on. Because the way that limited time works is I'm gonna have this world for a whole month, and then I'm gonna post it, and then someone else is gonna have the world for a whole nother month. And then they're going to pass it on to another creator who's going to have it for another month and another month and another month and another creator every time, which is super exciting. By the way, we're going to upgrade our tools before we head over to find our actual home because I don't really want to live in a Badland, aka a mesa. But we have actually gone through a couple creators because I recorded this in December. I gave it to the creator for January, the creator for February, and then we skipped March because I was supposed to actually upload this in January, but now it's going to be coming up here in March, at the end of March. Hey guys, this is my first video of the year, by the way. The original cut of this was me being like, Happy New Year. It's been so past that. Happy St. Patrick. No, wait, that passed. Happy Easter. Yeah, that's what's coming up. Anyway, so I've been really inspired to make this world for so long. By the way, I'm gonna raid this abandoned village and get some good old stuff and things. Reference to someone who's very clapping. Now, I did decide to live in the desert, by the way, on purpose, as it's not really a common place for people to live. So my challenge for you, by the way, is to live in a desert next time and see what different things that you can create. By the way, this is where we're gonna live! Welcome to my sand bowl. I basically transformed this area kind of slightly. We also have a village, so then whoever wants to mess with that later on can, to either make an iron farm or to make a villager breeder or whatever else they want to. But I'm so excited to just start building our house, as I didn't get as much playtime as I really wanted to on here. But you guys are gonna love the transformation, and it's gonna be so cool. Guys, we're already so suited up, which that reminds me to officially set up camp, to officially say this is home. Boom. Look at that. Now we got the crafting table right by our furnace. Well, now that we are officially set up, I decided that it was time to start our first mining expedition. I'm gonna be honest, it took a hot minute to find this one, as most of the caves around here were filled with water for some reason. But this one wasn't. Thank you. So, basically, we started by getting all our basic materials, like our coal, and then we went up to our iron, and so on and so forth. Okie dokie artichokes, as you can see, I made it back home. Look at this. So fabulous. Anyway, so, I have not put anything away yet. I just got back. So I think the best strat is probably to make a second chest. Let's head over here. So what I'm thinking is we get this... We start, flattening out the sand in the areas that I want it flattened, which I'm thinking, like, this giant mound right here, I don't really like it. So we could just flatten this, and then I have a bunch of sand that I can use to make sandstone, and I also get sandstone from it. So, let's go. By the way, this is, like, being recorded, because it's being recorded December 1st, I just hit 200 subs on November 30th. So it's the day after I hit 200 subs. It's quite crazy. And if I hit 250 this December. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy. And officially, we have an inventory full of sand. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so neato. By the way, I need to make a helmet. Now let's talk a little bit about what I'm thinking for this build. I feel like obviously we're gonna use the smooth sandstone to be the base like texture of the whole thing. Now I want to only use things that are in the desert, but also I'm thinking a nice 7x7 square just right here to start off the whole thing. But I do want to sprinkle in some color in here later, which we did see a mesa, but we also have like these clay pieces over here that we can grab, which are just like from this, it looks like ruins from the village itself. It's terracotta. See? Terracotta. And I bet we could dye it green, which would be super fun. I'm gonna steal their carpets. And this. Thank you. Well, what if I just trade them doors? Their door is so much cuter. And I plan to make them a cuter house. Just not yet. What if I steal their floors? You know what? First night, obviously we don't have a roof. But you know what we can do? We can grab our bed. We can grab this second bed. And yeah, we can go set up a little sleepy bye area, which we don't have a real floor yet. But this corner looks pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind a staircase right in the back though, to the roof. That. How tall do I want this? See, look, that would be a quite nice, like, sized kitchen. Yeah. I'm getting the vision. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. I mean, it's not the worst, but with what I'm giving myself access to, I feel like it's pretty decent. Like, look at that. And then we could add like a window flower thing right here. Ooh, actually both of them. I may not be feeling the most confident about my box because as a builder, okay, here's the thing. It's gonna expand. Okay, like here. Imagine like another building here, another like, and then like a stacked city. You know, it would be so much fun. Okie dokie, artichokes. I just went to sleep and I woke up and I thought about my house and I was like, you know what? The reason why I don't like it that much is because it needs more buildings. So let's add a new building. We are going to add a 2-story sugarcane farm. Now we need sugarcane because of reasons I'll disclose later, but let's get a sugarcane farm going. But I just got out some bone meal because I was thinking that instead of having this green be another building right by it, we could use this green and we could use, 1 second. Yeah, I just added this crafting table. Oh wait, I gotta make these white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this should get me about 16 lime dyes. And then we take the 16 lime dyes and then we put it not on you, but on you. And we might have to go get more terracotta, but I'm going to see how this looks. Oh wait, I forgot. You go like this. Oh, this is such a beautiful green for this. Like, look at that. Oh, it's just perfect amount of being different. So I'm thinking that we go about 3 blocks, 1, 2. Obviously that's not how it's going to be, but I'm going to just plan this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How big do I want the sugarcane farm now? Now that we're looking at this, I really like this. See, this is more of the shape I was hoping for. And I feel like it really makes this building itself look so much better. And then, like, you know what that part could actually be, rather than just sandstone on that top? Pink. Like, ooh, I feel like I'm cooking. Okay, guys, we're gonna break these cacti and we're gonna replant them because, ooh, some pink dye would be so nice. Okay, I sat here and I thought and I thought and I thought, and we are gonna go make ourselves some mud. So we're gonna start by getting some water bottles. We only need about 28 pieces. So we're gonna do this all manually because, you know, we love torturing ourselves here. So we have this, we have our shovel, and we're gonna head over by the river and we're gonna steal the dirt and the water from there. And also, I feel like, ooh, I should make a bucket. So we're headed over there anyway, and then we can fill our cauldron. Okay, let's skedaddle our way back over to the river right over here. By the way, right after this, I went on a mining trip and I totally forgot to record it or anything, but here's me coming back. And back home we are. Look here. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be back. As I have so many plans, and now that we have all our riches, we have oh so many riches. We even have our glowing sacks, which I love glowing. If you don't love glowing, then you're crazy. I personally did not vote for the glow squid, but glowing sacks were a W. Alright, for all of the riches that we got 3 stacks of iron, 3 stacks of redstone, 1 and almost a half of lapis lazuli, 23 raw gold, and 27 diamonds. Okay, I did not mean to get diamonds this fast. I am not even gonna lie. I needed the redstone, and what was I supposed to do? Skip the diamonds? What do you mean to skip the diamonds? I love that I can go outside windows. You wanted me to go in that cave and not grab the diamond? You crazy bean. Anyway. You know, it's probably best if we start making a chest room in one of these rooms. We could make a basement. Basements make things easy. I don't have to build. Ugh. Do I make a basement? Also, I want my cacti flowers. I want to make sure if I'm consistent with anything, it's my cacti flowers. Now, for work. I think the best thing to do, like I said, is to make the farm itself first. So we're going to make the farm here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make the walls and the second floor. And then we're going to make the second one and yada yada yada. Okay, so as you saw, I completed everything besides the observers. Okay, so I did not want to do this because I feel like it's just too early in the game to do this. But I'm going to have to. We have to go get quartz from the nether. Oh my gosh, why are so much things so fast at progressing? So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get the exact amount of quartz, then we're gonna break the portal after. Yes. Anyway, so let's go and get our diamonds. I'm gonna go get some obsidian and we're gonna make some flint and steel and we're gonna make a temporary portal right where I'm standing. Whoopity whoop 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 whoop. Now it is all done. I am really scared to go in here, so we're gonna go grab some gold armor that I just got. So I just went to a couple chests and a couple rune portals in the overworld. So we did get a couple things. I thought that I got some golden boots. Okay, please don't be a bad spawn. Please don't be a bad spawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're all done. I think we're good. If I need more, I'll have to come back, but that's okay. Because right now, I feel decent. Basically, we have the beginnings, and we have our sugarcane going, and as it goes, I will plant more over here. But basically, I'm gonna show you guys how it works. One second. My sugarcane already went down. So basically, it grows like that, and then once it grows in front of the face, it gets pushed like that, and then it gets down into here, which if I throw that on there, both of them get put here. So yeah, but basically we need to put some blocks in front of it and decide what we want to be glass and what we want to probably be sandstone. I feel like that is the best way to go with the color palette. Yep, so I think all we need to do is I'm gonna go to bed, and when I wake up, I'm gonna wait for my green dye, and we're gonna place a lot of green glass there and some more sandstone. So let's get inside before I blow something up. I started adding a little bit of a roof up here, and I plan on continuing this roof, and then I'm not gonna fill in this area because this is where the machinery is gonna go for the next floor, because I plan on having 2 rows of this, so 28. And it should be pretty decent compared to what we'll have around here. But we are going to have some more hoppers going along this way, which I probably will start making soon. And then they will drop down to this chest. And then both will go straight to that chest. And it should like be pretty easy to get to, as there will be, I think, a door up here and then a ladder going down right here. I feel like that makes the most sense. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. I know I'm moving around quite a bit with free cam, and I'm not very breezy with free cam, but I hope that it's giving you an idea of what I'm thinking right now. Definitely gonna add that ladder really soon. I currently have, so I have the green dye, and I have the green glass, and I have some more smooth sandstone going. But yeah, we are getting to the point where I'm pretty happy with what I have. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go over to the nether and get more stuff for the observers, so then I can make these observers and pistons and start getting this all going. Where am I going? We do want to start adding some of these hoppers. I may or may have not ran out of the smelted iron I have, so we need to go smelt some more iron, but that's how much we have so far. And so basically it does exactly what it does down there. The hoppers go bloop, 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 but these ones go bloop, 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 all the way down and into the same chest. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Oh my gosh, we're doing it's so neato. And then look at it, you're like living here, and like obviously, you know, you prefer pretty view, but it is kind of neat that you can just look at the first farm I ever did on this world just through my back window. Obviously, it used to be a view, but look at there it is working. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. And then, oh, it's so nice so far. And oh my goodness, and I love that we already have a layer going while we're working on this new layer, because it just makes everything that more productive. So let's get smelting this iron. How is this doing up here? Oh, we're almost at beautiful timing. Look at that. All right, let's head back downstairs and craft us some hoppers, which I don't know if we have enough wood for, which is okay because I want to go chop down all the trees and get rid of all the tree stuff. I want to just get rid of all of the tree gunk around everywhere because, yes, it's very industrial, and one thing about me is I hate when things look industrial. I want things to look flawless, which is unfortunate because we are currently in a work of progress, which means that we need materials, and we're in a desert, so trees look even less natural around here. Like, look at that! Look at that thing! Ugh. There's that. This is what we're looking at so far. Pretty decent, pretty good. I'm pretty happy right now. So basically, I could place this, and then I could go behind the workings a little later. Which basically all I have to do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All we need is more sandstone. And I am definitely out of that. I mean, I guess I got these 19 pieces I can place before I go gather more sand. We are definitely low. Look at that. That is already looking fantastic. I love it. It is officially the 23rd of December. And I honestly got so busy this month that I didn't work on this world. This is all I have to show. This is it. Like, do you know how sad this? Like, look at these statistics. Only 8 hours, and this is what I've done. This is honestly quite sad. Because I have to give up this world next week. And this is what we have. I am so upset right now. I love this, but like, what? This is all I have. Let's go get us some good wooded items. Obviously we are still in the conundrum of having only oak. And, I don't have the time for adventures right now. We could go search out the doors in the village. Now, some things I want to do, because I don't, like, obviously I want to get the villagers. I want to add one more building, like, right here. And that's where the villagers live, and that's where the villagers trade with me. But I also want to have a mini storage room that's quite organized, as a little bit of, you know what I mean? Look at that. All perfect. There we go. There we go. Do. Wait, can I put like some blocks right here to even it out? I feel like that would be my best solution. Like, I know it's a little goofy, but like I feel like it adds so much more to it. You know what? Just trust my process. Just trust my process. 1, 2. Slightly higher, so not everything's all even. Okie dokie, artichokes. I have gotten the shaping. It looks pretty decent. So it's basically the exact same size as this, but it goes a little bit higher to show like a little bit less evenness. Honestly, will these grow? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go make a storage basement, because we don't need to build anything big for a storage room. I know that I want it underneath of us, and I also know that there's a cave underneath of us. We could take advantage of that. So let's head down. I feel like right here. Boop, boop. There it is. Now, let's light this up. There's that. Okay, so how to make this look nice enough to be a storage room is the question of the day. There is our staircase down here. So then this is the storage corner. That's what I have just decided 5 seconds ago. So I want to clear out some of this sand right here, even though this cave, like, that's where it, like, you go up. I want to make it nice and like, I still want it to be cave-like, but I also would like it to, you know. So what I'm doing currently is I'm just gonna get rid of the sand that I see in the areas that I want to be in. And there it is. This is the cave that we're using. Boop. And we're gonna start replacing the light in here with these torches, because I like these lanterns. I like these. And because we don't have honey, they're just gonna be blue and like greenish. Oh, they're gonna be oxidized. It's so nice. Here. I love lanterns. I love lanterns so much. Oh my goodness. Well, chat. It's the end of the road. It's time to give up this world that we love oh so much. Guys, guys, I'm gonna miss it so much. Look at the start of the town. I'm hoping that people continue to grow this to be like super big and super long and like have so many different buildings. But you know, I can never control what happens next, which is part of the exciting part of the series. I'm so excited for who this is going to next, which, by the way, now that we are actually at the end of the video, I know we're getting there, let's announce who is getting this world next and whose channel you need to keep an eye out for to see how they take this and go, alrighty, it is gonna be Block by Block. Now, if you guys don't know who Block by Block is, he is a super cool creator I worked with on Hazycraft. And Loki, I'm so happy that he agreed to do this with me because, like, we were talking about it when I was on Hazycraft before it all blew up. And, oh, gosh, I'm so excited that he's doing it with me. Anyway, let's do a quick last tour. Obviously, there's not much here because I only was on this for 10 hours. And a lot of it was gathering sand, gathering terracotta, gathering cactus. Gosh, just gathering. Anyway, obviously we have my beautiful house and my stolen beautiful door because I refuse to get any other type of wood besides oak. We have all of my old tools. I'm hoping Block comes across these and he opens that up and uses all my tools. And then obviously we got the beautiful rooftop that I never made beautiful. We got the first ever farm on this amazing thing. It's gonna be honestly interesting to see how other people use it because I never got to use it for the reason I wanted to use it. But I'm guessing someone's gonna use it for probably enchanting, because we didn't do enchanting on my part of the series because I wanted very low progression. We also have our beautiful small little test room that has very little wood because we had very little wood a lot of this series. By the way, I added this a little bit ago. I wanted to expand it, but oh well. Oh well. Time has run out for me. But when it gets passed on to Block, maybe he'll expand it. I can't tell him to. Maybe he will though. Anyway. By the way, what I was gonna use that sugarcane for was actually for the reason why we made this house, but I never explained the reason why we made this house because I knew that we never finished it. I edited out all of the parts where I explained it, but this was supposed to be a cartographer's house. The cartographer was gonna be besties with a stonemason so then I can get more materials even though we lived way out in the desert, and it was gonna have a lot of cool story, but we never got to it. So I'm hoping whatever actually happens to this building is super cool. I left this as a little tidbit. Maybe they'll still do it. Maybe not. And then you got my really expensive floor. An actual floor? Crazy. And that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys had a wonderful golden day, and I hope you keep on shining along. And to all of the people who continue watching to the end of this video, please put a pink flower in the comments to show that you watched all the way to the end. And to all of the people who watched all the way to the end of my last video, Null Plays, Block by Block, and Vaz Ruben. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of my video. You guys are so loved. And once again, go keep an eye out on Block by Block's channel. I'm going to put him in both my Discord and into my posts. And he's going to also be in the description of this video. I don't know when his video is going to come out, but I will update you guys at some point. Anyway, have a wonderful golden day. Bye, guys.